welcome back to my playthrough of Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. On the last episode, Harvey Walters, Roland Banks, and Carolyn Fern entered the witch house, and we solved the puzzle of the ritual candles. We have an opportunity to go downstairs, I think. Yes, we do. But I think first, before we do that, we are going to head upstairs again, because I feel like we did not complete the upstairs portion of the witch house. So before we head down into the basement, let's head back upstairs and see whether there are any more. Yes, there are. There is some. There is part of the area up here we have yet to do. All right, we some bad dudes on the other side of that door. Piano. Old piano, its old strings jangling with every step on the floor. Through the opened lid, you glimpse something inside. We find some more filthy bandages. We have plenty of bandages. Yeah, we don't need those. Some bad stuff on the other side of that door, which we will deal with in a second. We find some covered furniture. A dusty white sheet cloaks some furniture here. As you peer beneath it, you spot something of interest. Do we touch it or find clues? The investigators have no advice. We find a rabbit's foot. We will leave that behind. There's another painting on the wall over here. Painting, ironically, the painting in this flooded room is of a flood. Is this room flooded? It doesn't look flooded. Well, maybe that's another... Oh dear. All sorts of beasties in here, and they are going first. Oh, Harvey takes 4 damage. But this one's gonna have to walk. Oh, it crits Roland and restrains him. That's bad news. Roland's gonna shoot. He'll shoot this one since we're gonna take some damage anyway. And he'll shoot this one. He crits it. That'll be his turn. We're going to take some damage because of the exploding one. She's going to shoot this one over here. And that one is dead too. Alright, well, we're going to... Let's do some healing. I guess we're just gonna have to use the filthy bandages. We're gonna have to use a couple filthy bandages on poor Roland. He has one... Oh, he made his sanity save. Made a sanity check. Good. So he's at... still has 2 sanity. Let's finish exploring this room. What is this? There we go. Pile of debris. Debris lies strewn across the floor. A tree branch bursts through the wall, scattering bricks and dirt. You see a door to another room, but the rubble blocks it. Oh, we found another hole in the wall. Cabinet. We have some more filthy bandages. And a book of rack. We already have a new book of rack, so we will leave that here. Let's fill this hole in.
Those beasts won't get in this way anymore. This is the last hole. At least I hope it's the last.
Closing it should keep any more creatures from getting in. Of course, won't stop those who already wriggled inside.
Okay, but actually Roland said, no matter the reason, we must stop the herd of Algidi. So, I don't know, is that another weird bug where the dialogue that they say and the dialogue that appears does not match. A sofa. An old sofa looks comfortable and it's obviously cleaner than the rest of the house. Someone must have loved it, lounging here to escape life's problems. You wouldn't mind relaxing here yourself. We feel at peace and gain a sanity. That's nice. Alright, so we gain a little bit of sanity by sitting on the sofa. We have cleared this room. Not sure if we can clear this door, like whether this door opens or not. A note on the door reads, I've sealed my experiments inside. If you need to reach the office, take the other passage. W. Found secret access key. Okay, we already found that key, so I think that's the end of... Looks like we cleared the upstairs. So we can continue downstairs. And perhaps we will be able to finish that off this episode. You're going to give me the... Alright, so we are... A painting of a herd of goats. A single black goat stares directly out at you. Again, the kitchen sink is more terrifying than weird pictures of black goats. Desk. The drawer of this slovenly desk is locked. Perhaps that's for the best if the insides are as messy as the outside, but perhaps it'd prove helpful to find a way to open it. Let's lockpick it. Nope. Force the lock. We find a book of bravery. Okay. Book of Bravery gives +2 to all types of damage and... man, it's tough. Maybe we use the pocket watch now, or we just wait. We can come back and get that Book of Bravery if we need it. We're in another room here. Cigarettes. Okay, who needs the sanity boost? Probably Roland. Yeah, everybody's kind of low, but Roland can spare the damage. Since he's gonna... nothing else. Oh, there's a grandfather clock here. Grandfather clock still ticking away for the seconds. You notice oddly that the time is correct. Who would maintain a clock in an abandoned house? There's a door over here.
Someone's been here recently.
Considering it's behind a secret door, there must be something important in here.
Thanks, Roland. You have an amazing capacity. Oh, more recipes. A bookcase, a long abandoned bookcase with many books that look as though they haven't been opened in a long time. A yellowed piece of paper sticks out between the two books. Curried eggs. Make a curry sauce by frying a small onion, a teaspoon of flour, and curry powder in 1 ounce of butter. Hard boil some eggs, then shell and cut into quarters. Place the eggs in a hot dish and pour the curry sauce over them. Arrange a border of rice around the rim. As I was saying in the episode that got lost, there must be a chef on the design team because there are an awful lot of recipes in this game. A desk. The desktop is in a shambles, but you can see it as messy rather than abandoned. A search might turn up something useful. Both Harvey and Carolyn say a closer look might show me something. Whoops. Examine. You find a small notebook filled with familiar handwriting. Browsing it, you read, "The comet comes and I feel her coming with it. I must prepare for her arrival and the great good she brings. I must prepare for motherhood." I think it's time, whoops, to use our pocket watch. We'll reset the mythos. there. There's more notes over here, it looks like. Some intuition prompts you to continue looking on the desk. At once you find a small notebook, twin to the other one on the desk. Inside you read, I have found others who share my desire. Long have I awaited her, but not idly. Using their preparations as a foundation, I can guide them to her. So I think it's pretty clear at this point that Wilhelmina is like the one who's responsible for all of this. On the corner of the desk, you spot a small notebook far in the back. Do we stretch it or move things around? Stretch it. Straining, you manage to grasp the notebook inside. You read, the time comes soon and my herd has prepared the ritual. At the moment the comet passes nearest the earth, we will call and she will hear. We shall open the way and receive her gift. Her myriad shall come and with them my greatest dream. Okay, there is another magical doorway, which there are some baddies behind. We find the Spirit Athame, or Athame, I don't know how to pronounce. I never know how to pronounce Spirit Athame. We're going to leave that. We're going to go back and get the Book of Bravery. Oh, more notes on the floor. Finding another notebook, you read, the portal is open and her myriad emerge. Gathering some for study, I have locked myself in the old Bayou mansion to conduct experiments. To that end, I have lured an unsuspecting subject from New Orleans. Soon I shall observe what effect these creatures have on living human. What of it if the locals call me a witch? All that matters are my experiments and the ritual. And we lost some sanity because of that little Let's go back, and the Book of Bravery was here. Take that with us. Boosting our damage seems like a good idea. More notes on the table. I assume we're going to lose some more sanity here. A small notebook like the others attracts your eye on the nearby table. Beside it is a small pouch with the words Benghazi stitched into the fabric with crimson thread. Opening the notebook, you read, Success! Her creature successfully impregnated the subject, and from her corpse was born an even more marvelous being. To protect myself, I sealed the creature behind 2 doors, hiding both. Only the powder of Benghazi can reveal them. More notes. Come on. Another small notebook on the ground in front of a strange door. You read, it is time to return home. I shall continue my research at the university, but the appointed time comes soon. I shall be ready. I, Wilhelmina Tillinghast, so swear. What a surprise. Wilhelmina is the big bad. I don't know who didn't see that coming. Roland's chance of getting a critical hit is slightly lowered.
How nosy you are. Always poking into others' belongings. Have you no respect for privacy?
Oh, Wilhelmina. What caused you to become involved in such an evil scheme?
She was working with the herd of Algidi all along. They wanted to open a portal and summon some otherworldly being.
At long last, you know the truth. But as with everything that has occurred, only because I led you to it.
How could you do this, Professor?
You saw those marvelous creatures. They are living beings beyond the wildest dreams of Darwin. Where is your scientific curiosity? We owe it to science, to the world, to learn more about these previously unknown species.
We have to stop her.
It's far too late for that. My plan has been proceeding for so long you can't possibly halt its momentum.
That note from Tillinger said something about experiments. Shouldn't we find a way through that weird door?
Human experiments? This is monstrous.
This door has to lead to the same room we saw earlier. Shall we take a look?
We'd better check it, just in case.
Yeah, we all knew we were going to go check it. There's some things here first, though. Private diary. The bookcase holds a series of identical volumes, journals, or diaries. Browsing the most recent volume, you read, "These dreams are but the product of excessive work, Wilhelmina, and the fruit of a fanciful seed planted by your sightings of the comet. Wishful dreams can never restore that which you lost. Put it behind you, Wilhelmina. Raising your hopes will only see them dashed once more. A dream can never give you the child you never had. Cease this futile research at once." Laughter pealing in the hall, tiny hands yearning upward for embrace, even hungry cries or sleepy murmurs, they're all the sounds of my dreams. How can I surrender even the slightest sliver of a chance? If these dreams could become reality, how could I give up on them? I can no longer resist the lure of the dreams, the seduction of the voice, this inconsolable longing. There is no other hope for my deepest desire. There is no other chance. I have accepted her promise and discarded my last doubts. There is no other way, so this is the path I embrace. So Wilhelmina lost a child at some point, and so this is her way of getting it back. You find what seems to be poems written by Professor Tillinghast. To be charitable, you might say that she was better at science than art, but the content is inexcusably obscene, even blasphemous. Oh yeah, we found the spirit Athene here. Alright, well, I guess we're going through the magic door to fight whatever is on the other side. We throw the powder of Ibn Ghazi at the door. The door has been unlocked.
If I never see one of those abominations, it'll be too soon.
Kidnapped, enslaved, and then turned into this thing. And then to die here, all alone.
We have to put an end to this madness.
50 health. Woo-wee. Oh, Harvey's gonna suffer some sort of trauma. He has a high chance of losing health every few steps. And he's stunned. Oh, and he's self-mutilating. So we'll just... The Winchester deals 7 to 8, the Colt... But I think I get more shots with the Colt. This is the Firstborn, 4 damage. We get 2 shots with the Colt. 10 damage, crit. That'll leave a mark. Way to go, Roland. We're done here. Here comes the monster. Oh, it goes after Harvey. Let's shoot it. 6 damage from Carolyn. Harvey misses his turn because he's stunned. Ah, another 10 damage from Roland. I am a dead shot. Shoot it again, Roland. Shoot it again. Another 10 damage. 2 crits in a row. But we're out of bullets. The creature is going to get to go. It could kill Harvey here. Oh, 7 damage to Harvey. And he's stunned again. Let's try the Book of Racked. Book of Rack. On the Firstborn. 9 damage. Oh, it only has 1 left. And Roland will use the Winchester to just blow this thing away. Boom. The Firstborn is down.
So, this marvel was the culmination of my experiments. I can't say I'm surprised.
Professor Tilling has created these monsters herself. But why did she have to experiment on humans?
No matter the reason, we must stop the herd of Al-Jidi.
Oh. That was the end of the witch house. right. Carolyn suffered no trauma. So
My
tendrils
dear
of
friends,
witchcraft.
it's
So we're
far
headed
too
back.
late. Even though the map directs you to Jackson Square, you can't possibly halt my herd's plans. You are powerless against us.
So Agatha, Marie, and Rex survive. All right. Well, that we wrapped up the witch house a lot quicker than I thought. We killed the firstborn. We have revealed that Wilhelmina Tillinghast is the big bad behind the Herd of Algidi. Not really a surprise, considering all the clues that we have been uncovering throughout this story. It would seem that Wilhelmina lost a child at some point, and in order to recover said child, she made a pact with Shub-Niggurath, and, well, she's created abominations that we are killing with our guns. And that is going to do it for this episode. We will pick up the adventure in Jackson Square in New Orleans, where we will once again confront the Herd of Algidi's plans. Perhaps we will face Wilhelmina Tillinghast. Probably not in the next episode, but I suspect we are rapidly drawing to a close in this adventure, so I expect to face her sooner than later. I'll be back with another episode of my playthrough of Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. I'm hoping that you are enjoying this playthrough, and I'll be back with another episode. I'm trying to post one a day, so hopefully we'll probably finish this off maybe in a couple days or so. So stay tuned for that. Until then, I hope that you have a fantastic day and take care out there.